Thanks, Pete, for the introduction. So on behalf of the mission teams from Jordan Station and Vineland United Churches, welcome to our benefit concert this evening. I'm Mary Margaret Murphy.
And I'm Perry McVicker. For those of you who are joining us by live stream tonight, we're excited to have you here. And please consider hitting that Donate Now button at any time. Go ahead.
Should I hit the button
that's
now?
me again, yeah.
That's you again.
This is live. You're in for a real musical treat tonight. But you're also part of something special. Just by buying your ticket, you're helping to change the lives of 500 residents of the mountaintop village of El Rosalito in the Dominican Republic.
As many of you know, the residents have no clean, safe drinking water. But with your help, we're working to change that.
And on your way in, you probably noticed the sales table stocked with beautiful jewelry, bowls, ceramics, and art from the Dominican. During the intermission, you'll have the opportunity to purchase something special for your loved one.
Like you did?
Like I did.
Yeah.
Three. Just saying.
3 rings.
No pressure.
No.
But yeah, you can buy something during the intermission, and it will help bring water to the people of El Rosalito.
And now, our entertainer this evening, Mark Lalama, is one of the region's most talented singer-songwriters. He was the pianist and arranger for Canadian Idol. And along with his trio, he sold out the monthly concert series at the Performing Arts Centre in St. Catharines for 4 years in a row. Tonight, a rare solo performance.
We are thrilled to bring him to the stage. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mark Lalama.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Anita and Pete, for having me here. But before, the first person I have to thank is Mama Brown, Joyce Brown, who she recommended me. She owes me money. But I don't feel like this is my concert. I feel like it's our concert because we're all here for one reason, and that's to raise money for El Rosalito. And can you imagine not having drinking water? We live in a place here where our number one use of drinking water is flushing it down the toilet, and that's the truth. So can you imagine going there and telling them that? Shame on you. This is a night about community, and I think we all feel pretty darn lucky just to be lucky enough to be here and be born in the best country in the world. This is called 3-Chord Song. Yes, please clap. Sit down, play you a 3-chord song, and I think it'd be so nice if you all could sing along. I want to sing for my mother, I sing for my dad, I sing for the brothers I love. I sing for my wife, I sing for my kids, and all these new friends that I have. I just want to sit down and play you a 3 street when I had no change to give. Gonna sing for the lady whose eyes forgave me as I tried to change how she lived. I'm just gonna sit down, play you a 3-chord song, and I think it'd be so nice if you all could sing along. It won't be clever, it won't be smart, it'll just be true. It won't make me money, it won't climb the charts, but I sing it just for you. I'll sing for my cousins, I sing for my aunts, my uncles dead and alive. I'll sing for the sister that I never knew. I sing for the tears she cries, the tears that she cries, the tears that she cries, the tears that we cry. So I'm just gonna sit down, play you a 3-chord song. Thank you. I was reading a book. I haven't read a book in a long time. No, a long time ago I was reading about a Buddhist prayer. And I know it exists in many cultures, but the prayer was to pray that someone's suffering is diminished, and directly to pray that you can take on their suffering so they may suffer less. And I was blown away by that, and I wrote a song in about, well, the song's about 4 minutes long, so it took me about 4 minutes to write this song. This is called Give It To Me. You know, that's the best thing in the world. When a songwriter starts a song and people start applauding because they recognize a song. So if you want to pretend you recognize all the songs, man, I will play my ass off. Like, it's a part of survival. Baby, everybody's gotta choose. Don't let your pain be your Bible. Don't let your fears take hold of you. You can't find nothing real in the real world. It's just a home for your remains. When it's a challenge just to feel good and to let go of your pain. Baby, give it to me. When you're down that road, baby, give it to me. And I will bear your load. Illuminate the high road. Tame your lover with a knife. Stir the poison with the ivy. Rank the moments of your life. Well, I'm feeling good about forgiveness. I'm getting light from the sun. I'm finding needles in the haystack, one by one, by one. Baby, give it to me. When you're down that road, baby, give it to me. And I will be your Lord. Give it to me now. And I will be your Lord. Oh, give it to me. When you're down that road. Baby, give it to me. When you're down that road. Baby, give it to me. I will be your Lord. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please give it up for John on sound and lights. Thank you, John. Everybody paid their Christmas bills by now, I take it? I had no bills. I asked, somebody asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, what everybody wants. True love. True love. True love. That's the kind of love you love. Well, true love, and we all fall. You thought you blew love, but a new love has made you think you can do love, yeah. New love, and we all fall. You thought you could get her if you put it in a letter. You're gonna love her forevermore. Only trouble is, gee whiz, she's heard that one before. So you pray for love, you hope night and day for love. Heck, once in a while you might even pay for love. Love, 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 and we all fall. trouble is, yeah, she's heard that one before. Yeah, but two loves you should do love, 'cause the birds and the bees and the stars above say that two loves make the world go round, round, round. They'll turn your heart upside down. I say, hush, hush, we all fall. Barry came, and I haven't seen Barry since after high school, and he brought 3 bottles of wine. I can't wait to see what the rest of you brought me. Okay, I'll make you a deal. If you didn't bring me a bottle of wine, go buy something. Don't give it to me, but go buy something. Because the name of the game today is to raise money. So there's all kinds of stuff to buy. You can buy a CD, even if you have it already. Somebody else wants it. So, or you can give me a bottle of wine. Either one works. Oh, yeah. High school, high times, high hopes, why not? High fives, high times indeed. She's your highness in high heels and a crop top and high squeals. This highway is on high speed, and we all fall down, and we all fall down. Our feet never touch the ground, and we all fall down. You got the top grades in the top school, you're the top dog in a family jewel. Yeah, you want it all, baby, just can't remember why. Now you and your boys getting so high, burning $100 bills on the 4th of July. Well, that's freedom, baby, you better get it before you die. Hey! And we all fall down. Yeah, we all fall down. Our feet never touch the ground, and we all fall down. I'm gonna take these hands, scatter these seeds, water the roots beneath my feet. When it's big and tall, it will mend and patch me. And when I fall, it'll softly catch me. You want fame, good for you. You want money, yeah, me too. We all deserve to work for what we want. But if money gets class and fame does too, but you got love for no one but you, you're a first class disaster. Dim the lights a little bit. And we all fall down, and we Thank you. Anybody here ever been to Welland, Ontario? Cool, that's all I wanted to know. Well, I want to play the very first song I ever wrote. Very first song, and I wrote it in I grew up in Welland, Ontario, and this song came about because my cousin Eddie is 5 years younger than me. He's almost finished college now. What? Anyway, he's 5 years younger than me, and he had to get his tonsils out. So I have 3 brothers. At that time, I only had 2 brothers. That's another story. So, and he had 2 brothers, so he was so afraid to get his tonsils taken out. And so we thought we would calm his nerves. We said, Eddie, don't worry. They bring you in the operating room, and they put you on the table, and they chop off your head. And then they put your head on a night table, and then they remove your tonsils, and then they take your head and they sew it back on. Now, Eddie idolized us because we were his older cousins, and he looked at us and he cried so much. It was like the best thing ever. So, oh my God, it was so funny. I mean, I don't mean to take the. So we chased him. He lived on Helms Avenue, so we chased him around the block singing this made-up song. So, in fact, I mean, all of my cousins and brothers wrote this song, but, you know, filling out forms, royalty forms, it's easier just to put one name. This is called The Boogeyman of Helms Avenue. I'm the boogeyman of Helms Avenue. Eddie, first one on my dead list is you. I'm gonna chop off your head, then you'll surely be dead. 'Cause I'm the boogeyman of Helms Avenue. Say I'm the boogeyman, boogeyman. I'm the boogeyman of Helms Avenue. Listen, Eddie, won't you tell me what's a poor boy like you to do? I'm gonna chop off your head, then you're gonna be dead. 'Cause I'm the boogeyman, Helms Avenue. Oh, Eddie, we're just kidding around. There's no such thing as a boogeyman. Listen to me, Eddie. I'm your favorite cousin. I'd never tell a lie. I have no reason for cussing. But Eddie, the truth is, I just lied about there not being a boogeyman. I'm the boogeyman of Helms Avenue. gonna chop off your head, then you'll surely be dead. At this point, Eddie was hugging a big maple tree, taking shelter, 'cause I'm the bogeyman of Helms Avenue. Thank you, thank you. You know, I think the thing about love is it's kind of like a candle. It's like the flame of a candle. It doesn't matter how many people stand around it, that flame never diminishes. And it just as many people that can see it can enjoy it just as much as the next person. So it doesn't run out. I think in life, if you experience one person on your side, somebody's got your back, you're pretty lucky. You take Mr. and Mrs. Graham right here. How many years? 63 years together. And it's been brought to my attention that before they go to bed every night, they play my record, and they play, one of the songs they play is this one. It's true. This record will save your marriage. Does a lot of things. I mean, they play it right before bed. Say no more. This is one of the songs that you dance to every night. Heaven took Mary, hell took Joe, left us unguarded, and nowhere to go. I know Jesus loves me is a pretty song. Yeah, the tune is lovely, but the words are wrong. We burned down a lonely night. We burned down a lonely night. We burned down a lost and lonely night. I keep you close, I hold you tight. I toss a flame and watch it light as we burn down a lost and lonely night. Amongst the ashes, darkness remains, and through the blackness I call your name. We burn down the lonely night. We burn down the lonely night. We burn down the lost and lonely. keep you close and hold you tight. I'll toss a flame and watch it light as we burn down the lost and lonely night. Amongst the voices, I hear you. Above all these choices, I choose you. We burn down a lonely night. We burn down a lonely night. We burn down a lost and lonely night. I keep you close, I hold you tight. Toss a flame and watch it light as we burn down a lost and lonely night. We burn down a lonely night. We burn down a lonely night. We burn down a lost and lonely night. I keep you close, I hold you tight. I toss a flame and watch it light as we burn down the lost and lonely night. Thank you. You guys feel like singing along? Yeah? Because this is the last song of this set, and cameras are rolling. You're all on camera. So your singing can't suck. I'm going to edit that part out. So your part is this. I forget. Hold on. Do you remember it? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Sha-la-la. No, you know what? I'll teach it to you in the middle of the song because I can't remember it now. You're in good hands, don't worry. If I told you that I want you, I can't live without you. My whole world's about you. Baby, would you leave that guy? Leave that guy. Leave that guy for me. If I told you that I love you, I put no one above you. All I do is dream of you. Baby, baby, would you leave that guy? Leave that guy. Leave that guy for me. Hey! Sha-la-la-la. 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 That's your part. If I told you I've been praying every night and every day, and I could tell you what he's saying, baby, you should leave that guy. Leave that guy. Leave that guy for me. Oh, promises, promises, yeah, everyone got promises, just words that they think you need to hear. Money and fortune and fame, 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 fame. That ain't no story. I got your glory here. It's like I could be your savior if you leave that guy. Leave that guy. Leave that guy for me. Baby, leave that guy. Leave that guy. Leave that guy for me. I'll let you get down on your knees. Count all those beads, baby. Leave that guy for me. Hey, yeah. Hey, now. Leave that guy. Help me now. Sha-la-la-la. 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 Hey, leave that guy for me. Hey, leave that guy. One more time now.
Thanks, Mark. Isn't he fantastic? I can't play the piano, but this is my homage to Mark Lalama.
Oh, that's wonderful. We'd like to get a little serious for a moment. As you know, all tonight's proceeds are going to help provide the residents of El Rosalito with reliable source of safe drinking water.
But what does that mean exactly? Let's take a look.
As you're enjoying Mark's incredible music here in Lincoln this evening, know that at this moment, 2,840 kilometers from here, atop a mountain in the Dominican Republic, residents of a small village are expressing themselves with music too. It's Saturday evening in El Rosalito. Music is our shared language, and in these mountains, it's everywhere. An expression of joy, of celebration. But there's a sound the 500 residents of this community long to hear. This sound. Because every day for every family is a battle for access to something we all take for granted: clean, safe water. This is why we're here tonight. El Rosalito is a study in contrasts. Beautiful people living in a stunning environment set against numbing poverty. It's a forgotten community. A 2-hour treacherous drive from the closest city, abandoned by the Dominican government, who at one time promised to bring water, but then dismissed the idea as too expensive.
Out here, there's nothing. They're on their own totally. Their government has all but given up or forgotten. I shouldn't say given up, because they haven't even given them a chance. And that's all these people want, is a chance.
It's one of the last communities in these mountains without water. Each day, while the men tend small plots, hoping for rain that may not come, the women and children trek along a dangerous path to the closest source.
The kids bathe here, but the water has parasites, and it makes them ill.
This is their life. Up to 4 hours round trip each day to a source in the mountainside with less output than a garden hose. It's a cycle. Their families have owned this land for generations. They can't leave and move to the city because without water, their land is valueless. They'd leave with the clothes on their backs. And just a few children attend classes at the village's one-room schoolhouse each day because they too share the burden of carrying water. At $310,000, this is a pay-as-we-go project, the largest the region has ever seen. And while we're raising funds, the villagers are doing all of the manual labor. It's back-breaking physical work, impressive to see. But these are people on a mission, people who understand the implications on their lives.
The water's coming from the middle of that mountain there. So it's coming at least 8 kilometers down across the river and then back up here and then gets distributed to all these villages, including a village over here we can't see, this village, and beyond to El Rosalito.
See over there, where the cloud is sitting? That is where the water is coming from.
Okay. And it'll have a chlorinated filter as well. So if there's any bacteria in there, that'll be killed and it'll be pure.
We are their last hope. With your help, they can go from surviving to thriving.
So what happens to the people that are going to collect water every day? What happens to their lives?
Well, the kids will be able to go to school. The women will be able to maybe start a small business, maybe start a greenhouse, and with a great place to raise kids, and agriculture and everything else can happen.
Life-changing.
Yeah, transformational.
This is something that we could never even dream about. As we grow older, this will impact our lives as we tell the story. In this community, there was not a project, and so we had no water. We'll remember the wonderful work that they have done. These Canadians are leaving a mark. They are making history.
Your generosity tonight will buy hundreds of meters of pipe for the people of El Rosalito. But what you're really buying is joy for Maria that she'll be part of the last generation to walk for water. Opportunity for Brian that he'll be part of the first generation with access to safe drinking water at the turn of a tap. Happiness for Rosanna, who will no longer have to worry about missing school. And a dream for Josefina, who wants to become a doctor so she can take care of her chronically sick mother. Because the residents of El Rosalito are good people. People who by accident of birth were born into generational poverty with no way out. Until now.
So hopefully that gives you some perspective. Think for a moment. What would your life be like without access to water, whenever or wherever you want it?
As we head into the intermission, please stop by the sales tables and pick up an item or two. And Mark...
Or three.
Or three. Mark has generously donated some CDs, and all the proceeds from the CDs will be going to the project. So, they make great gifts, but your greatest gift will be to those families in El Rosalito.
We have a lofty goal tonight of $8,000. We really hope you'll dig deep to help us reach it. See one of the volunteers next to the sales table. You can donate cash or use a credit card to support the project.
Or you can go onto the back of your ticket, get on your mobile phone, and you can donate right there by hitting the Donate Now button. Thanks in advance, and let's bring water to those residents of El Rosalito.
Thank you. So welcome back, everyone. Thank you for all of your purchases and contributions during the break.
This evening, wouldn't have happened without the work of some special people. First, we'd like to thank our hosts here at Providence. We'd also like to take a moment to thank all the Mission team members, the tech team, the volunteers who made tonight possible. Please join me in congratulating them for all their hard work.
And now, it is my pleasure to once again welcome back Mark Lalama.
Wow, you're still here. That's great. What a bonus. Thank you so much. I've been thinking about this idea of freedom. And I was wondering why I love playing on stage so much. And I usually play with my trio, with two fantastic musicians and human beings, Davide Lorenzo and Rich Moore. And I was wondering, I was asked to do sit on a producer's panel, and then I was asked to do a speed pitch session, and I didn't know what that was. And you're supposed to talk about what's so great about your band or something. And I thought on the way that I was driving to Toronto, I was thinking, why do I love being on stage? And I figured it out. And I figured out that while we're in the middle of a song, it's like this whole universe, and any kind of connection to any other world is cut. And for that moment, we are just in the moment making music, and we are free of any expectations or we don't try to play the music like we did last week or last night. We're just in the moment creating, and it's like you're just suspended in this fantasy land, and it's kind of like the most amazing feeling ever. And I always have a rule that if it's worth doing in music, the way you know it's a worthwhile musical lesson is if it's a worthwhile life lesson. And so if it translates to everybody, everyday life, then it's for real. And my biggest wish for anybody is that they cultivate a relationship with the idea of freedom. So you don't depend on anyone else for your happiness or to give value to something. You have your own value system. So I wish, so I thought of this wish and I put it into a song, and it's called, I think this song is called May You Be Kissed. May you be warmed by the sun. May you run with the breeze. May all of the clouds shout your name out loud. May a flower bring you to your knees. May you be loved by someone. May your heart live to burst, break and swoon. May the stars hum a tune that sleep can't resist, and you may be kissed by the moon. May you be kissed. We come and we go. The picture fades like the snow. You're pretty and you're rich, and all I have is this wish. May you be warmed by the sun. May you run with the breeze. May all of the clouds shout your name out loud. May a flower bring you to your knees. And may you be loved by someone. May your heart live to burst, break and swoon. May the stars hum a tune that your sleep can't resist, and you may be kissed by the moon. May you be kissed. We come and we go. All we love is all we own. Goodbyes and hellos fade away like the snow. Thank you. I've been working on this I've been writing songs my whole life. I'm always working on a song. My phone is full of song ideas, and to me, like, songs are like riddles, and you get this idea, and it's kind of like it's a tease, because if you figure out what this song's about, it's like it's going to solve this riddle. It's going to make your life better. It's going to stop nagging at you all the time. And, I like to write songs that change the world, And I'll give you an example. Let me see, because I've been working on this country tune. Look, I'm serious. I got like hundreds of tunes that will never get written. Okay, I got one called Coffee and Cheese. That's a good one. That's actually that's a great one. Coffee and cheese are my two favorite C's. It's a good start. I've been working on that one, honestly, for about 18 years. I'll tell you a story. Okay, what a pleasure it was. I got to play on a Christmas record by Olivia Newton-John years ago. Like when I was halfway working through this song, maybe 10 years ago. So it was just me and Olivia in this big studio. I was playing piano and she was singing. And then later they added like the London Philharmonicas on it. Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers. Jan, all these people came on after, but it started with just me and Olivia in the studio. And so I looked at the record after. I go, oh. So I tell everybody I played with Michael McDonald, right? We're on the same track, right? I never met him, but we're on the same track. So, where is that song I wanted to play for you? Anyway, so Olivia, so we're there, and they bring in, we take a break, they bring in food, and they brought coffee, cheese, chips, cookies, and it's Olivia Newton-John. I mean, I had a crush on her when I was 10 years old. I had that sheet music of I Honestly Love You. It was black and white, and she was holding a big, flower. And I remember sitting in the back seat of my parents' car saying, this is the most beautiful woman ever. And so I'm just me and her, we're eating all these seafoods, right? So I said, Olivia, I said, I'm working on a song called Coffee and Cheese, My Two Favorite C's. And she looked at me and she said, oh, in her Australian accent, I can't do one, but she said, oh, I can think of two more that are a lot more fun. I said, oh my God, Olivia, I've been working on that song for 12 years. That never crossed my mind. True story, honestly. But I had this really, I had this great country tune I wanted to share with you. Quebec Western. I have one called Quebec Western. Blessed by the Moon, you already heard that one. Well, anyway, it went something like, because my youngest daughter, she's always listening to country music, so we were just goofing around one time, and I said, I got one. And it went because, in country tunes now, they all talk about their trucks, what they're wearing, what they're drinking, right, their boots. So I said, how about this one? How about this one, Knickers? I said, I like my women like I like my truck. Dirty. She didn't like it. Anyway, let's get back to the show here. I think this song's about just kind of like our human beings, how we have such a great talent to mess things up. A great big love came out of nowhere. Nothing we did, it was just there. And I know we thought it would always bind us, but we're in a lineup of two and I just can't find us. Where did you go? Where did I go? Where did we go wrong? When did the end begin? Where did we go wrong? In 100 years, baby, who will be standing? How many answers will you be demanding? Well, this was a gift, a one in a million. Now we both back away from the poison we're spilling. Where did you go? Where did I go? Where did we go wrong? When did the end begin? Where did we go wrong? And la 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 la, life goes on, but there's no happy ever after. What doesn't kill you does not make you strong. You just carry on, 'cause you have to. Now you're all broken down in the middle of nowhere. Just slowing down to look at you standing there naked. We got no choice, we're all born naked. We got no choice, we're all born somewhere. Where did you go? Where did I go? Where did we go wrong? When did the end begin? Where did we go wrong? Where did you go? Where did I go? Where did we go wrong? When did the end begin? Where did we go wrong? Thank you. Feel like dancing? Go ahead, get up and dance. We got a dance floor right here. Dog in the driveway, dog in the driveway, dog in the driveway, bark, bark, bark. Dog in the driveway, dog in the driveway, dog in the driveway, bark, bark, bark. Barking at the mailman, barking at the postman, barking at the children, trying to get home. Barking at the preacher, barking at the teacher, barking at the children, trying to get home. I said home, trying to get home. I said home. Trying to get home, home, trying to get home. I'm just trying to get home. Mama in the kitchen, mama in the kitchen, mama in the kitchen. She yak, yak, yak. Mama in the kitchen, mama in the kitchen, mama in the kitchen. Just a yak, yak, yak. She yakking to her best friend all about her husband, waiting for the children, trying to get home. Yakking to her children all about her husband, waiting for her best friend, trying to get home. I say home. I say home. I say home. Oh, just trying to get home. my head, voices in my head, voices in my head. They talk, talk, talk. Voices in my head, voices in my head, voices in my head. They talk, talk, talk. Talking to my angel, talking to my devil. Just a poor soul trying to get home. Looking at the terms, I'm looking at the prices. Just a poor soul trying to get home. I'm talking to my angels, talking to my devils. Just a poor soul trying to get home. I'm looking at the terms, negotiating options. Just a poor soul trying to get home. I say home, baby, home. I'm trying to get home, home, baby, no, home. Trying to get home, I say home, baby, no, home. Trying to get home, home. Come on, I'm just a poor soul trying to get home. Thank you. Thank you so much. Speaking of home, man, I remember, well, I don't have to get into specifics here, but it's kind of painful when you know someone is going to leave. Maybe they're going to move, and they're going away, and you know it's coming. And you got to prepare yourself for that. So the way I did it was I just said, well, at least we're together now. This is called Together Now. Stars in your eyes, moon on my shoulder. You have grown wise, and I have grown older. And all of time's tricks lay down behind me. We are together now. Toes in the sand, a hand through a coat sleeve, broken shoelace, a pocket of candies. All of your dreams laid out before you. We are together now. Your smile, your smile. How much I love your smile. Stars in your eyes, shadow behind you, tears that you cry will always remind you. I hope all your dreams know where to find you. We are together now. So I know you've been to Welland. I got this tune. I call it the Welland love song because it's like it's kind of like a conversation where the guy says, "What? You don't love me? You don't love me? I don't love you either. What? You don't? I don't love you either. You love me? I love you, baby." This is called Unless You Want To. It's or you can call it the Welland love song. Don't come up, not tonight. It's too soon, it's not right. We both know where this will go. So let's be cool, let's play it smart, let's take it slow. No, don't come up, not tonight. Unless you want to. Unless you want to, unless you want to, and don't say I love you, 'cause that's just words spoken by a heart unsure. I can look in your eyes, I hear the songs you sing. This love don't need no fireworks, no circus ring. No, don't say I love you, 'cause that's just words. Unless you want to, unless you want to, unless you want to. Oh, can you hear me? Can you feel me? Can you pull me through? Hear me, feel me, pull me through. We'll never get married, it's not for us. We don't need no church to bless this love and diamond rings are not our thing. This love don't need no fancy dress, no bells to ring. No, we'll never get married, it's not for us. Unless you want to, unless you want to, unless you want to. Unless you want to, unless you want to, unless you want to. Thank you. Well, thank you guys so much for coming tonight, for sticking around, not leaving at the intermission. That's how I know it's a good show. Thank you, Reverend Anita. Thank you, Pete, for all your work. Thank you, Mama Brown. And it's been a real honor to be part of this great cause. And I think the best thing in the world is when people think of others first. If you do the math on that one, the ramifications are unbelievable. They're fantastic. So it's just been an honor to be here. Thank you so much. I'll play you one more song. Thank you. Will you live long enough? Will you realize all of your dreams? And will the colors that you like come back in time? Well, I can't answer what you ask. My thoughts are slow. This world is so fast. But there's a thing or two that I know is true. And if you live long enough, you will be strong. You will be brave. You will be broken. You will fall down. You will walk tall. And you will be lonely. You will lose faith. You will get lost, yeah. Feel like a loser, yo. You will tell lies. You'll be untrue. And you'll be forgiven, yo. You will be torn, damaged and scarred, and you will be beautiful. You will be beautiful. And I dreamed that I was dead. My soul rose up, flew right through my head. And looking down, I saw a grave in a field of green. So green, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You will fall down. You will walk you'll be untrue, and you'll be forgiven. You will be torn, damaged and scarred, and you will be beautiful. Will you live long enough to be beautiful?
Thank you, Mark. Mark, you've been so generous and gracious in your support of this project. Please join us here for a moment.
And I would like everybody from the mission team to please come up on stage. All the mission team members, come on up.
So, Reverend Anita, I believe you have something to share.
My turn. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for showing your love to our team and to Mark, who's an incredible performer. We couldn't ask for a better entertainer. Where is he? Thank you, Mark. So this is the entire team you see standing behind me. It was this very small group of people who managed to make a huge impact. And so on behalf of all of the people in El Rosalito, thank you. And I'm excited to hear how much we raised. I don't know about you, but I don't know what the number is yet, and I'm kind of getting excited. So kind of like the Oscars, Sonia, the envelope, please. Oh, it's not an envelope. It's a map. It's a map of El Rosalito, and it has the number on it. So tonight, thank you for your generosity, whether you bought something at the table out there, and yes, there are still about $500 worth of items out there, so you could buy those on your way out. If you made an online donation, if you bought a ticket, or if you bought one of those marriage-changing CDs, we raised tonight $8,057.73. Way to go. And I have one last challenge for you. You might have wondered why we didn't take your ticket today when we got in. Well, partly so that you would always remember the Donate Now and the website that you can go to. But I would like to encourage you, sometime over the course of the next week or so, to give it to someone in your life. And share the story of El Rosalito, share the story of what life-changing water will mean to these 500 residents. And they'll also then have the website where they could donate as well. So give your ticket and share the story, and thank you for coming.
Now, I don't want to get in trouble with the Lincoln and Welland Music Society or the Canadian Guild of Artists. So I'm not going to ask him to do another, because I don't think I'm allowed to. However, I'm sure.
We want an encore.
Well, with the right encouragement,
Want an encore?
I'm sure. Mark Lalama.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'll do a song. This is a group song, so I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on. Sing it with me. I wish you love, devotion, love, and devotion, love, and devotion. I wish you love. Wish you You know, I think you sing better standing up.